Hey, everybody, this is Purge. I'm bringing you guys a best of 3 for the International West qualifiers. This is the winners bracket. These are the only two teams that are currently undefeated. It is Maus and Next KZ here. So, thus far, Maus had a little bit of a tough road. If I pull up the brackets right now, I can throw in that in chat for you guys. I'm sure you want to see. Bam, done. So if I pull up the brackets here, we have Maus starting off against Infused. They won 2-1. I did not catch the first two games of that best of 3, but I catch the third game where Maus handily defeated Infused. Then they moved down. Maus taking a 2-1 against Virtus Pro in round 2, sending Virtus Pro to losers brackets, and now they're here. So they've only played 2 best of 3s so far. Next KZ 2-0'd Keita, then they 2-0'd Quantic, and now they're up against Maus. So I would have said before that Maus was the worst team. But the case really is that Next KZ's been doing so well that I think that they have a pretty good chance of doing super highly. So we're going to see Invoker and Nature's Prophet get drafted for the Radiant team, Windrunner for Next KZ, and finally a Morphling. So that's the first 3 picks. One more pick coming from Maus now. Anti-Mage. And an Anti-Mage as well. So, Anti-Mage, Invoker, Nature's Prophet. For the Dire team, Windrunner, Panda, as well as Morphling. So those are the drafts. Okay. Yeah, Next KZ, with their Morphling up, going to give them some pretty good options. It's up against an Anti-Mage though, so thus far Next KZ will have a really strong solo mid as well if they decide to put Panda there with the support. Windrunner will give them a safe solo lane. Radiant team, Nature's Prophet, Invoker, and Anti-Mage. That's going to give them a good jungling hero. Invoker's probably going to be mid, and Anti-Mage obviously giving them some good hard carry later on in the game. So that's going to be really cool. Lycanthrope ban, Beastmaster ban, Lich ban as well. Radiant team ban. And Vengeful Spirit is going to be the next ban for Next KZ. Couple more swinging out, 2 from Maus, 1 from Next KZ now. Enigma is going to be the pickup. Chat is going crazy. Yeah, with Enigma in there, that's going to prevent Next KZ from having jungling heroes. They're kind of limited on their lane drafting right now. So that's one advantage that Maus is sitting on right now. They can always put the Nature's Prophet in the jungle. They can also put him in lane as well. Either one of those. Sorry guys, I'm kind of distracted. I have to moderate chat a little bit today because not a lot of people are... The Twitch mod thing is not working, so I have to handle stuff. Alright, the final band is going to be a Shadow Demon now. And there is one more ban out of Maus now. Who's going to be the last one to go? I think Next KZ is looking for a hard support here. Crystal Maiden is a possibility. Something else like that would be good. And it's going to be an Earthshaker. Earthshaker or Morphling, pretty strong dual lane. I think that's pretty reasonable to see. Right now, I think the draft is pretty equal, though. I think Next KZ has a lot of good options. Morphling has been seeing some good win rates lately. Anti-Mage, obviously, with his spell shield, is pretty resistant against Morphling, but Morphling does have the advantage of Replicant. Replicant, of course, you can spawn on Anti-Mage and get that mana drain off. Crystal Maiden going to be the next draft. and Crystal Maiden's gonna come in and give them a really strong dual mid. They can do a Morphling Crystal Maiden dual lane, that would be pretty effective.
10 seconds remaining.
Crystal Maiden with her AoE slow, Frostbite as well, Morphling as well, Waveform, etc. So if Invoker's mid, he's gonna have a little bit of trouble, especially if a gank comes. Now, heroes that aren't in the pool, surprisingly, neither Chen nor... Chen, sorry, is banned. Enchant is a possibility on an XKZ, though, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see that hero get drafted for them. Now, Mouse is looking for one more hero pickup. Their pickup is probably... They need another support, possibly, unless Sand King does all the warding. And that's kind of a weird role to have, because Sand King without a Blink Dagger is not so good. One more pick coming from NextKZ. They have the last pick here. And who is it going to be? Alright, they have a long lane solo. They need somebody to go with Panda, probably. Windrunner's probably going to go bottom. And it's actually going to be a Tide. Wow, I haven't seen a Tide in so long, you guys. Tidehunter is a very strong support hero who, a couple weeks ago, was still picked up pretty early in the first round. Like, usually the first or the second pick coming out, and Tidehunter was very common. But Tidehunter's Ravage is still very viable, all over the place. Great against Invoker. I mean, all those heroes. Even Anti-Mage delays him, stuns him. So I think NextKZs might have a little bit of trouble because of their lack of stuns. They don't have a ton of stuns. They have Frostbite at least. They've got Frostbite, they've got Ravage, and they have Shackle Shot. Mainly, it's just going to come down to Shackle and Frostbite. Those are the best anti-Mage tools. Also pretty good against Sand King as well. If you can chain disable him there, it's great. We have one pick out of Mouse next. And I think Beastmaster, is he in the pool? Beastmaster is not, he's first round banned by Mouse. So... Ancient Apparition is going to be the last pickup, and that could give them a very strong tri-lane. They might tri-lane, or are they going to jungle? I don't actually know what they're going to do. They don't really have a super strong hero to go solo the top lane. I think it's probably going to have to be the Nature's Prophet, I'm guessing. If it's not Nature's Prophet, who would the pick be? Unless they did like an offensive tri-lane, or they soloed Sand King. Sand King's playing support though, obviously. And they're going to go to the bathroom. We have been a late start here. This game was supposed to start 47 minutes ago, guys. So, sorry about the delay here, but nothing I could do about it. Whoa! Bambo without a cape! I don't think he actually did this on purpose, did he? We'll find out shortly. See if the rest of the stuff ends up throwing on. So for Mouser, Sing Sing's going to be playing Invoker. We have Sexy Bambo and Nature's Prophet. Black playing Anti-Mage. 1437 playing Sand King. And Come With Me playing Ancient Apparitions. This is going to be a really cool game. Pretty standard picks on both sides, but I mean, damn it, dude, this is the winners bracket finals of the International West qualifiers. Whoever wins this goes on to the actual finals. Whoever loses goes to the losers bracket, has to play one more best of 3, and then they make it to the finals. So losing, the best thing about not losing is you have to play way less matches, so less chances of getting defeated. MTW took the hardest road. They lost first round and then winning all the way up through it. And they get to play whoever loses here. So, keep that in mind, guys. Who do you think can beat MTW? I think both these teams have shots at beating MTW. I don't know who's going to win here. I think it could go either way. They both have equal hard carries. They both have a really strong team fight. NextKZ, better team fight, I would say. They've got Tide Ravage. They have Panda Ulti. Those two things together are a little bit stronger than Epicenter. Is a little bit less reliable, the main part. Especially with the support Sand King, since 1437's playing. He's going to be playing the support role. So... Alright, so for NextKZ, we have Lucky playing Tidehunter, 570 playing Crystal Maiden, equal on the Windrunner, Skullcat on the Brewmaster, and Mantis playing the Morphling. So, good stuff. and the game will be resumed shortly. I expect Invoker is going to go mid. He's got pretty decent stats here. I don't know if Sing Sing's going for Quas Wex or if he's going to Exhort. I think Exhort's going to be the way to go. They do have a Sand King, so that means they have a guaranteed 2.17 second disable, and when you can combo that with Sunstrike, it's pretty easy to land the disables down. There it is, 175 radius and 1.7 seconds delay. So you Burst Strike, you Sunstrike, and you get that bonus damage. It's very, very useful. They're probably going to do an SKAA combo as well. You can Burrow Strike Cold Feet, and then do a little bit of body blocking with the Sand King, and then you can usually get the Cold Feet proc. Black with the Stout Shield first. So going pretty conservative, not going for the Quelling Blade. He might pick up the Quelling Blade afterwards, kind of depends. But Black is so good at last hitting, I don't know if he'll need it. He is such a good player. Really amazing player. Mantis, the one that played Anti-Mage the other day, just absolutely destroyed in CS. That was very, very impressive. He just played Anti-Mage. He was on the Dire team, I believe. I don't remember what team they played against. Let me check the brackets. I believe that will be there. Next KZ playing against, I think that was Quantic, perhaps. Because I didn't catch the Keita games. That was when they 2-0'd Quantic. They got obscene farm. They got really, really ridiculous farm. So the starting items here looks like Stallcat's going to go mid, 3 Ironwood branches with 1 Tango. Saves up his gold to 354, and then he'll be able to get to a bottle pretty fast. Mantis, not done buying his items. He's not going to lane with this, I can tell you that for a fact. Equal, going very, very easy on the Ironwood branches, and he's probably going to solo the bot lane with this, and be pretty self-reliant with it. He's going to have pretty good regen. Crystal Main as well, no clarity potions on her, but Tidehunter is going to stack up on these. Have they bought wards yet? Yeah, they have bought wards, still waiting on a courier, which Tide will buy, and then he'll still have 100 gold. So magical drawing on the map. I don't know what that's for. Is that like a... It was almost a pentagram. There's no Doom in this game, though. That would be sweet if that was like how they predicted all the heroes. So they were just like, alright, I'm going to draw on the map every time they were about to pick a hero. Invoker is going to resume, and here we go. Good luck, have fun, called by Sing Sing. This game is on the line, guys. Game 1 of this best of 3 for the international qualifiers. Come with me, going for wards, going to go cover the bot lane. It's high. This is the first time I've seen Stumpy. I've never seen Stumpy yet. That looks awesome. Dude, Stumpy's the man. Can't wait to see him fly. So somebody buying Stumpy, apparently. I don't know if that was come with me or what, but... I wonder how you choose your courier. I don't know if it's like... I don't know how that works. Maybe it's just automatic or something. Maybe you just set your courier in the settings screen or something. So next KZ, kind of looking for a kill top. They're looking for Equal to bait this out, actually. What they're expecting the team to do is Mouse maybe to come through here. Windrunner would have been here, and they would have said, oh, okay, let's go kill Windrunner. And they would have ran up, and then immediately next KZ would have came from behind. And this is where the killing happens, right there. That was their goal. But instead, they don't find anybody. 1437 will spot out them. He's actually going boots first with a Tango. Interesting. As a support hero, this is kind of nice. Keep in mind that if you're roaming as a support, as Sand King, you need to land the Burrow Strikes to set up the kills. If you don't land the Burrow Strike, or if you don't get a range for the Burrow Strike, the kills just don't happen. So Stallcat going to pick up that DD. 1437 going to try to steal it. Thinking about it. He was like, do I want a Burrow Strike? It's not good to waste his stuns, though. He's only got 200 mana. He doesn't have a Clarity Potion, so if he wastes any mana and doesn't get the DD, it's a big loss, because he's not going to have that Burrow Strike later. So looks like Sexy Bamboo is going to try to dual lane top with help from Sand King, which would be kind of cool. Trion's doing some nice job despawning the camp. Oh, look at this other one, just as balancing it as long as possible, and now this wave is going to come through and end up stacking with this one before they both get destroyed. And one creep is actually going to die on the tower here. As Tide is doing his best, he's taking a lot of damage from it, but he's doing his best to hold the creep wave off as long as possible. But the second Treant comes through, nicely done there. And now, oh, there's one Burst Strike actually going on a lucky. 1437 doing as much damage as possible as he does. He one Gush. Stallcat's looking for the clap. He's got that DD up, but it runs out. And he took so much damage from this, 400 damage from a Burst Strike and that creep wave. And there, it's stacked. It's perfect. Perfect stack going on by Mouse. Great execution there. Now bot lane is Black, the Anti-Mage with an Ancient Apparition that's up against a Windrunner. Mid lane is Sing Sing versus Morphling Crystal Maiden, one of the scariest dual lanes in the game. As you can see, Sing Sing has already taken a little bit of damage, probably due to Mantis's damage. And Mantis is such a good carry player, guys. Sing Sing is going to have to be really careful here. So, Stallcat now level 2. It's nice to have a stunner in your lane, though. As a solo Nature's Prophet, it's very, very easy to get killed. Now, Tide's doing some good pulling, at least, since that wasn't unable to be denied, but they're going to pull Treants over here and maybe try to interrupt it or something. I don't know if they're going to be able to steal last hits or not, but he's trying. He's like, can they outlast hit it? But Stallcat doing some claps on Bambo, so that's what he gets for mismicroing. Or not paying attention, at least. And he's going to try to mess up the pull, and he is going to be successful. One Treant does get picked off, though. You can give Lucky a little bit of experience, so slight mistakes there, but Sing Sing double Quas, so still is not skilled up his points. I assume this means that he's going for Quas Wex. It's got him. It probably means that. I mean, if he really wants Exhort, he would have extra damage right now. He would have the Sunstrike queued up, and there's no Sunstrike possibilities. So it gives him better regen in lane, which is great. But if he's worried about getting kills with Sunstrike, then he would have it Exhort up. Not only just for the Sunstrike, but also for the better last hitting. Got to get that damage up. Great wave positioning for next KZ. Now, if Sing Sing wants last hits, he's on the low ground, and there's a good chance he would be initiated on. Crystal Maiden's looking for opportunities, especially because she's level 2. And she's about to pick up level 3. Is she going to go for... Okay, she does grab an Aura. So 1 level in Aura. So a little bit of mana regen coming to Tide, coming to Brewmaster. It's all going to be very nice. It's essentially a little bit less than a Basilius on everybody on his team. Definitely something great. Come with me doing some really good harassment equal here. He's going to use Windrun to save about 3 or 4 hits there. So spending about 400 or 100 mana for about 200 HP. Pretty good trade. Now Ancient Apparition, pick up a stat level 2 to increase his mana pool, his HP, his damage, all that good stuff. Vortex is not really cost efficient at this point anyways. So we see another nuke on Sing Sing. More pulling from Tidehunter as well. He's actually fighting with Treants in the jungle. Does not have any Kraken shells, so he's taking that damage full on. It's Bambo now 8-4 up against the Stallcat Brewmaster at 8-2. So Bambo actually slightly outlasting him as 1437 coming back. Apparently went back to base to heal up. I'm assuming he's level 2 currently. Has only used 2 of his tangos, but didn't want to bother with his third, as Black is still taking some good harass. Couple pings going on top about random stuff that nothing's happening. They do have a ward on the high ground. 570 actually. There's the AoE slow. Might Frostbite on Sing Sing. Couple hits as we do see a cold snap and immediately he triggers up. Oh, he is going to get the kill. Great last hits from Sing Sing. Goes invisible and immediately hops onto that Crystal Maiden at the right time. That was very, very well played by him. Spent a lot of mana on that, but cold snapped, ghost walked, and then broke invis to kill Crystal Maiden with 2 hits. She was in with town. I think she was within tower range, and she took cold snap damage. So, and the best part is that after Mantis was about to waveform in, it was like, oh well, he's invisible, I'll back up. And then after Morphling was out of position again, it made him safe, and he was able to get the kill and a lot of HP as well. That's the nice thing about Quas. It gives you, I believe, 4 strength here. So, really strong stuff. Conthmade level 3 now. Going for more harass on Windrunner. He is actually out leveling him, which is great for him. Anti-Mage at level 4 as well, 1400 gold. Hasn't actually bought his Ring of Health yet. I assume he's going for a Battle Fury this game. I think that would work out okay. Doesn't have to worry too much about survivability. If he really wants more survivability, just buy a Vitality Booster. Go Battle Fury, Vitality Booster. That's really all you need. Now there's going to be ping from the Dire team, looking like they're going bot. There's a gank bottom though. Sprout goes on Equal. Nice gank there. There was 1 power shot from Equal, and that was just Come With Me, guys. That was Come With Me harassing with Cold Feet and Nature's Prophet TPing at the right time. And now they might just push. He's a little short on mana here. See what he buys now. He might just go Fast Hand to Midas. He bought something. He just lost a little bit of gold. Not sure what that was. Stumpy with his little wings. Alright, it's official. I gotta buy Stumpy. It's official. Absolutely no chance of me getting any other courier. The Badger one is pretty cool though, I must say. Alright, so. And the Maiden Invoker is level 6 still. He's got those phase boots up, so his base damage is really, really good. Despite going for the Quas build, he actually does pick up an Exhort level, surprisingly. Once he's done regen, I'm sure he'll switch to that to get that bonus damage. As we see the waveform forward. Gonna harass Sing Sing down just a little bit. And there is a bottle up in Morphling. He's got that haste up, so could be aggressive. Maybe gank a lane if he wants, but most likely will not. He's gonna focus on last hits. Come With Me might pick up, yeah, he's going to pick those up. 1 power shot going to mess up the last hits, and nicely done. Picking up all of those last hits as Bambo is maybe going to try to get around Equal again. Does he spot him out? He does not see, but he's backing up pretty far. Bambo doesn't have a Sprout anyway, so he would have been able to maybe do some super sexy blocking, but not going to happen, as he is covered now. Now, Anti-Mage is level 5. Double damage rune is bottom. Really? That was really weird. Who grabbed? Oh, Nature's Prophet denied it, I bet. He probably from the high ground attacked it. I think that's what happened, because there's no other way that spawn could have gone down. Smart play, though, prevents Morphling from bottling it up as they are now attacking the top lane. Crystal Maiden shifted up here. She's level 4, 2 levels of Crystal Nova, does pretty good AoE damage. And Sand King going to pick up level 4, but the auto attack comes through on the tower, and the creep wave as well. I don't think they're going to get here in time. There's one TP by Bambo, but he's going to spawn. He does have some weird shoulder pads. No escape is, in fact, missing. Now that we've confirmed that, Trian's looking for a surround, actually, jumping in on Lucky. As Lucky is going to put one gush down. Panda's coming forward for the clap. A little scary for Bambo, as we're going to need to see a Burrow Strike. Great Burrow Strike. Two-man Burrow Strike. Bambo with the Sprout and 2, but picked off way too slow there. And now next KZ, looks like they will take the tower, but the creep wave is actually gone. As 1437 takes a little bit of AoE, another gush goes down. He's in trouble now. He's going to have one tango, but Lucky, I think, is going to get it. Great pick off by Lucky. Gets a double kill on this top lane, and now next KZ is going to take this tower. Who's going to get the last hit? Catapult? Nope, Catapult is dead. Brewmaster picks it up. Arcane Boots plus 1,000 gold. 7 minutes in, and that is a great start to next KZ's lineup. More claps going on. Who's got the kills? Sing Sing and Bambo. So the only kills so far are on that Crystal Maiden mid as well as the Windrunner bottom. That's all that they've picked up. Morphling has his Wraith Band. Sing Sing is going for his Drum of Endurance, I believe. Trusting it to this flying stump somehow. For some reason. And Anti-Mage at 1,800 gold now. Doing very effective. Lots of regen. He's going for the typical Anti-Mage build, actually. He's not doing the burning build. He's going for a lot of mana break. He's not that worried about dying, basically, and he's probably going to go for treads before he actually does finish his Battle Fury, which is generally pretty expected out of most players. So, great against the Windrunner, especially because she is under leveled. She has a Ring of Protection now, which will block some of that damage. Reduce the output of Anti-Mage's hits, of course. And Sing Sing now up to 31 last hits, 31 and 11 on him. He's doing very well. Morphling, 36 and 13. So despite Sing Sing being great at last hitting and soloing mid, Mantis is actually matching him pretty well. Level 6 versus a level 8. So Invoker at the very least getting a lot of EXP. But Mantis has been going for runes. Every time that he goes for a rune, guys, he misses a little bit of EXP. Unless you're excellent, unless your hero has a really good AoE, it's almost impossible to not miss that EXP. And since Crystal Maiden left, she can't even make up for that and make sure the EXP doesn't go to waste. So any creep that dies with nobody around, completely wasted. Now Bambo does pick up the Hand of Midas. Figured he was going for that when he had so much gold. Picked up that first blood, so that was good. And 70 gold away, and he's got it. So Courier is going to bring the hand or the glove all the way to him. Observe rewards as well. Man, this thing flies weird. Might see a gank bottom, actually. Ooh, next KZ is here to defend it. Oh, they have a Ravage already? It's like 9 minutes into the game here. This tide is so highly leveled here. Picking off that double kill made such a big difference. And Panda also coming down. They really want to get this Anti-Mage. And Crystal Maiden is going to find Come With Me as we do see a Cold Feet. Clap goes on him. No chance of him surviving. Tidehunter wants more kills. Picks up his third. In black now playing things safe. Nature's Prophet's going to ulti this though. Hand of Midas is being used. Sing Sing shows up. There is the Tide Ravage. It actually does catch 2. Anti-Mage almost being caught. Shackle latches though. Are they going to kill Black? There's the clap. Black a little over the aggressive 5-second cooldown and it gets it. Crit picks him off. Anti-Mage goes down. Should not have blinked forward there. And 570. So low HP. I think Black will be able to get the Burrow Strike here. Ooh, it's going to be close. He is catching up. Crystal Maiden is a little bit slower. 20 movement speed. And here comes the Burrow Strike. Any second there. Crystal Maiden goes down. Nature's Prophet almost TPing as well, but decides against it. As Windrunner runs away, scared of that Nature's Prophet. The DD's picked up by Sand King now. His mana pool is up to this next Burrow Strike, which he will land. I think he's going to leave now. I'm assuming. Spend all his mana, get out of there. And he's got Arcane, actually. Wow, awesome. Downside to grabbing Arcane at 0 mana, guys, is that you don't actually increase your mana pool until you utilize it. So this way, if he goes back to base, then buys an Arcane Boots, he'll have 600 mana. Instead of like 130. So, big difference there. So, smart choice. I really like this Boots thing. The coolest thing about this, though, is that he's just taking the time to go back to base. And you may look at this and say, like, oh, this is not cost efficient. You want to be in lane as often as possible. But if he leaves the lane and his ally solo and his ally doesn't die, then he's giving all that EXP to somebody. It's not like he's not sapping it away. And he just spends the time going to lanes anyways. Yep, there it is. Arcane Boots. So 562 mana instead of that 135 that he would have had from popping the Arcane Boots once. So, and in the meantime, of course, has given Black solo EXP. Currently up to level 8. Definitely needs some more Blink cooldowns. If you do see a Clap mid, might be pushing this out. Tide Ravage, 50 seconds cooldown, and a good Observer Ward down by Crystal Maiden. So we can see the vision it's giving. Pretty much this entire vision here is now going to be spotted out. So anybody for the Meridian team that comes to defend is going to get spotted. It's going to be very, very effective. Anti-Mage's feeling a little dangerous. So he's going to back off as we see a waveform on Sexy Bambo. Actually, Mantis wants this one, but he sends out smart play there. He is such a good Morphling player, guys. I don't expect to see him make a whole lot of mistakes. He's got a Ring of Health now, so probably going for, I don't know if it's going to be a Linken's or it might be a Linken's. Could be. A ulti coming all the way bottom, trying to slow the push down, though. And flying, come with me, happy about that one. Whoa. Misuse, actually. Did not land in the right place. We see a Gale on 1437. He gets blocked from creeps. There's the Clap making a mistake. Anchor smashes well, and it's only a matter of time. Sing Sing's going to try to defend, actually. Was he going to hold him off? He's got Cold Snap. There he makes it out. One Tango, his last Tango, as Lucky wants to die this. He's got Ravage, so might be very successful. There's the Blink in, looking for the Clap. Is he gonna, oh, he doesn't spot him. Just didn't spot him. He thought he was back there, but oh man, that was close. 437, oh, huge Ice Wall on top of Lucky. Is Lucky going to Ravage? He does Ravage, but he dies anyways. And a huge play from Sing Sing there, dropping that Tide Hunter, forcing the Ravage as well, and he doesn't even die. There's the Blink Clap, and he might be in trouble now, but KZ is all out of mana. Shackle lands, Power Shot, going down to Sing Sing, grabs the Sand King. Lucky Power Shot from Equal there, and now backing out. So at the very least, they do grab the Sand King. Not able to kill Invoker, but nice roam down there by Equal. Showing up at the right time. Mid lane Mantis still picking up farm, 60 and 23. Ancient Apparition here has to be pretty careful. He could waveform and be aggressive if he wants to. Black is still farming top though. 2100 gold as he has 74 last hits. Might just go straight for that Battle Fury. Yep, he's going to be maxing out Blink next. Definitely needs that cooldown to be low so he can go aggressive and still get out a couple seconds afterwards. Definitely was the cause of his first death, was being a little too aggressive like that. I also like this wand pickup early on Nature's Prophet. He's not going for an urn, so his survivability isn't super high, but having the wand charge up can make a big difference. We're talking about a couple hundred HP heal, so pretty cost effective. Only 500 gold and gives you that option of staying alive. Staying alive is good. But no Ravage here on Tide Hunter City, so since he did end up wasting it. And now next KZ is kind of in a weird spot. Brewmaster does have Arcane and Blink, so he can initiate if he wants to, but looking to split most likely as we do see a huge A ulti landing on 4 heroes. Perfect ulti there from Come With Me. He's got to feel good about that one. And that's going to hold him back a little bit. They don't have any regen. Nature's Prophet ulti coming through. Actually did not bounce to any heroes there, which has got to be sad. It's like, oh, really? Nobody got hit by that. But I think they're still going to back off. Look, they're all at about 50% HP there. 50 to 60%. They don't feel safe going in. And Stallcat's shifting back to a different lane. As Mantis is going for another rune. It's going to be a DD, actually, so this will be a nice pickup. Going to be hitting for 170 damage. 176 to be exact, of course. No, I'm sorry, 173. If I do my math correctly. Equal, almost Shackle shotted in the cold feet as he does a Gale. But A ulti coming through, doing the damage to Lucky. That's an easy kill here. He's going to shatter. Gets picked off. No Ravage for him. Would have been a good Ravage. His Mouse, 1437, actually in trouble. There's the blinking from Stallcat. He's going to split, but Sing Sing immediately comes out. Do they have dust? Nothing, no dust. He should have expected that to happen. Big misplay there by the Panda. Do they have vision now? There's more AoE slow, but that was a big waste of Panda ulti. No dust means easy escape, so Panda runs out. His ulti's on cooldown for 180 seconds now. And not a good situation to be in, but they do get the one kill. They picked up the Sand King at least. Mantis buying a TP scroll. He's got 2,500. He goes straight for the ultimate orb. So I think he's going to go for a Linken's through this game. Is Lucky is going to gush top. Bambo in trouble. He's going to try sprouting. I think he's TPing. There's the blink in. Is he going to ravage it? He doesn't ravage it. He's trading his ravage this time. I think that would have been a... I think he should have ravaged it. Bot tower actually might go down, but Mantis has his DD up. A couple right clicks. A ulti comes in. Nature's Prophet ulti as well. Crystal Maiden drops. In 1437 wants a burst strike. 3 seconds. There's the waveform. Shatter still on. He's trying to bottle up, but it's not doing anything. And there's his next bottle. As Black goes in. There's the Replicant. Here comes the ulti. Any second. Stun's going to miss, but it's not going to do enough damage, so they back off. Good play by Black. Noticing he's like, okay, this is only going to do a couple hundred points of damage, and he's got 800 he's going to live. So good play by Mantis, so a little scary. Replicant was used, of course. If you can keep this alive while he heals up, that would be great for him, but he's got to get back really fast here. Only has about 10 seconds left over. It's going to be a Burrow Strike on that, and they're going to be able to pick it off. So that's going to at least cost Morphling a TP scroll. Could argue that was a slight misplay, but it was about to time out anyway, so he's going to heal up. Still no treads up on him, surprisingly. A ulti again! Come with me's ultis this game. There's a tornado. It's going to get dodged, but he has to hit 10%. Nature's Prophet wants to guarantee the kill, and there it is. Nice play by Bambo. Picks it up with one hit. Now he may die himself. There's the slow. Lucky leading this off. Here comes the TP. Adaptive Strike. There's the Frostbite. Easy kill. Okay. So they trade. Not necessarily worth it for Bambo. It's hard to say. He gets the EXP, but he just fed gold to Morphling, so not the best trade to make. Do we have the recipe? Yep, Lincoln Sphere recipe is going for fast Lincoln Sphere. It's going to at least stop a Burrow Strike, or a Cold Snap, or a Tornado, or Nature's Prophet ulti. It's going to be one. EMP actually drains a lot of mana from Mantis. He hesitated big time there, but punch in them towers as Sing Sing's going to try to slow us down. He doesn't have any mana though, is the problem. He's about 10 away from a Tornado. So he's going to probably try to Tornado deny this. As next KZ comes forward. Another A ulti coming from Come With Me. Are we going to see how many in a row that are just perfect? It comes in. It's going to land on only one hero, surprisingly. Tornado goes down actually on Crystal Maiden. It's Nature's Prophet ulti as well. The right click. Morphling gets the last hit. Burrow Strike is going to land. Lucky's going to gush, thinking about going in. If possible, there's the clap actually, and this is going to be for Sanking, I think. Tide Ravage used. Easy kill. Morphling picks up the last hit as well. And little style points as well. He's like Morphling wave while escaping. It doesn't even go offensive waveform. Really cool for Mantis. And now he's got 1,000 gold, and that's it. Lincoln Sphere completed. No treads, straight into Lincoln's. And that's a 17-minute Lincoln's, a lot faster than we normally see. But he cut some corners. He didn't get a wand, he didn't get an Aqua, and he didn't get treads. And that's the main reason this is up so fast. So kind of a cool little way to adjust his build here. And his attack speed isn't as good, obviously, but he's still all about stealing kills with waveform. So I think he's doing a great job. Now, Anti-Mage is farming. He's got his Battle Fury himself, so both heroes do have their core items up, but Lincoln Sphere is expensive as hell. It's 51k, or 5.1k, excuse me. Battle Fury is a lot cheaper, about 800 gold less. So, Battle Fury not nearly as good as he's going to TP mid. There's the split going on Bambo. Great ulti from Panda, but oh, Power Shot's going to give the vision. There's the Shackle Shot as well. A ulti going to land right on Crystal Maiden again. How many times did he get hit here? And there's the cycle and putting Sanking up in the air. As the Fire Panda is going to do a little bit of punching, but doesn't accomplish a whole lot here. And yeah, they didn't want to go in. He knew his ulti was about to run out. And smart play from Stallcat, they're not going overly aggressive. This guy's Arcane Boots up as well. Fast, such a fast Lincoln Sphere though. And he can also shift his HP a little bit lower, because he's going to have a damage block. Who needs 200 HP when you can just survive it? So there's the Blink and Fight, or Initiation by 1437. Going in on Crystal Maid, he's going to die again here. Huge waveform though. Power Shot as well, and 3 of Mao's are about to go down. Come With Me as well, dropped. Mega kill. Double kill from Morphling, and immediately he's like, I got somewhere to be, bros. See ya. Grabs that invis, and now going towards that mid lane. Man, epic play from Mantis so far. He is seriously one of the best carry players in the world, at least in European Dota. Seriously, he impresses me every game, you guys. Mantis is so good. One of the best Morphlings. 1,500 gold now. Treads will be on the way. Well, you know what? He might just Boots of Travel at this point. I dare say he should. He's got his Lincoln Sphere. Just go for it. Boots of Travel, farm like crazy. Huge movement speed. Morphling's base movement speed is kind of crappy. 285. It's definitely very low. And he's got 1,500 gold already. He would have Replicant and Boots of Travel. He could so easily be a part of every single team fight. Once you grab Replicant and the Boots of Travel, it gets pretty ridiculous. Seriously. So Lucky getting some farm on as well. Dust of Appearance. Crystal Maiden maxing out that Nova with Frostbite. Surprising she didn't go Frostbite first against Anti-Mage, but apparently that's not what she's interested in. And Bambo still jungling, going for a really fast Hex here. So Ultimate Orb first choice. Gonna go for that Staff next, most likely. Getting that plus 25 damage. And how is Black doing? Black, what you got? Power Treads, 140 last hits. Let's compare that to Morphling. GPM-wise, Morphling is actually in the lead here. But he's got 5 kills, not too surprising. He's going straight for a Ethereal Blade, actually is equal in some trouble. There's the A ulti. It's going to put the debuff down, but he power shots a little early there. Now he's dead. He was in a lot of trouble either way. And despite Windrunner being a very survivable hero, it's been getting ganked and ganked here. Come With Me had some great play in lane, and despite playing support, Ancient Apparition almost has his mecha 500 gold. I dare say Windrunner should have forced Staff first, but she doesn't have that much items anyways, so it's not like she made a major decision there. Morphling wants to kill top. If they get Frostbite Black, this could be his kill. He is invisible. 570's thinking about it, but they're going to have to wait till Anti-Mage comes forward a little bit. He's only got 400 HP. It takes away from him. How many spell shields does he have? Just 3 spell shields, not bad. Mantis is totally waiting for it. Crystal Maiden coming forward. If he gets the Frostbite off, it's all over. Here comes the Frostbite. Adaptive Strike, perfect timing. Hey, wait, the waveform, the wand is not going to save him. Oh my gosh, that was so good. Perfect timing. Adaptive Strike right when he saw Vision of Crystal Maiden. Had that mini stun so that the Frostbite came in range. Perfect gank out of those guys. Man, that was absolutely perfect play. 1k gold now. Here comes the Ghost Scepter. And this is 21 minutes in. Lincoln Sphere, Ghost Scepter. Who needs treads? Who needs a wand? Who needs Aquila? Why spend all your money on the extra stuff when it's all about those core items? Getting that damage block, getting that Ethereal Blade. I love Mantis' reasoning in this game. So smart. Now Treants are going to scout things out a little bit. One replicant of the Brewmaster who's currently level 12, so he's got a level 2 ulti. The rest of Mouse is maybe thinking about trying to stop this. The A ulti is going to come through as well as the Tornado. And Nature's Prophet ulti as well. Actually, the Tornado bouncing things a little bit as Crystal Maiden doesn't die at all. But the damage comes through. Big hits on her. She's going to have to go back to base. She has no mana. She has no HP. And DD up on equal as well, doing some good right clicks. But they're going to take it. Mouse can't fight it, and Black continues farming. He's got that Treads, Blade of Alacrity going straight into his Mantis style as fast as possible. But the right clicks from Mantis are too much. And here comes the Aegis pickup. No chance of him dying. Now another Tornado to do a little bit of damage, but that was only about 150 or so. So nothing Sing Sing can do. He's got Eul's actually, so max movement speed. That was 400. Yeah, that was just about. He was about 503, I think. He was sitting at for movement speed. Look at that, crazy good movement speed. 503 movement speed with his phase boots. Eul Scepter gives him huge movement, and he can actually juggle opponents. So 2.5 seconds, and he can disrupt somebody from initiating. Whether that's going to be Tidehunter when Tide's moving in position, that could be Windbreaker, that could even be Morphling. Just say, Morphling, screw you, I don't want to deal. I'm just going to put you in the air, you can dance. He's got 1,000 gold away from his Ethereal Blade. Once he grabs it, he's going to start murdering people. Especially because he already has a Lincoln Sphere. Lincoln Sphere are providing some nice agility. 15 strength and 50 agility, 15 of which is probably going to be transferred. Equal's going to get picked off again. Windrunner just being the absolute focus of deaths here. Mouse just doesn't like the Windrunner, I guess. But I think that's not going to really matter. Windrunner's probably sitting there smug, being like, okay, you're killing me a lot, good job. But Morphling is 5-0-2 with 143 last hits. Are you really going to worry about me? And now he's 500 gold. A mere 500 gold from his Ethereal Blade. And that's when people start dying. Even 1437, 1k HP, not super high. On the bright side, well, Ancient Apparition does have a mech, but only 853 HP for him. I dare say he needs Power Treads, Vitality Booster, something major like that right now. Because Morphling is about to dominate. 400 gold away, another Replicant. And even Tide going for HP. Vitality Booster, great choices here. He's got so much HP, that's amazing. I love that fast drum pickup, just skipping Arcane, going for the drum instead. I don't know if it's good though. They are going to need Arcanes. They're up against an Anti-Mage and an Invoker, both of which who have Mana Drain. I think Arcanes are very necessary this game. Brewmaster has one, but that's it. Crystal Maiden, Tide. I think Tide should get one probably, but he's going for Treads. I don't know. I think they need at least 2 Arcanes. I think this is a slight mistake. Just a very slight mistake from NextKZ. And he's going to sell something bottle. Wraithband. Goodbye, Wraithband. And it's time. 130 agility. Did I do my math right? 136 agility. Adaptive Strike is maxed out. He's got a Lincoln Sphere, so his ganking is even more reliable. One disable is going to be stopped at least. And any disable is absolutely crucial when trying to kill Morphling. Whether that's an Orchid, whether that's one Burrow Strike, whether that's one Cold Feet. Even a Hex is going to get stopped. It's going to pop his ulti as well, doing the damage. But Lincoln Sphere doesn't care. An A ulti coming to the bot lane, but they are going to be able to push this down probably. Here comes it. And going to land on 2 heroes, Lucky as well as the Windrunner, taking a little bit of damage there. They're going to be unhappy about that, but looks like they're about to trade. Mouse trying to take the top tower, even with the Anti-Mage here. Anti-Mage's not split pushing. They're just 5-manning the top lane, and there's the Glyph actually. They're getting a little scared. NextKZ backed up for a moment, so I think they're worried about initiation, but now they realize, like, okay, they are still there, and that's exactly what happened. They said, oh god, I think they TP'd and they may have smoked and initiated. They backed off, they sat here for a little bit, and they got scared. But now they're going to trade. Bot tower is killed, Anti-Mage gets his tower. They're not going to base trade. There's no way. Nobody does that. Nobody base trades, especially with a Treant, with Sexy Bamboo here, playing the Nature's Prophet. It's just not efficient. Oh my god, they're doing it. They're actually doing it. Okay, they're doing it. Panda may try to slow this down as much as possible. Glyph has been used. Radiant Team also using his. There's the Epicenter coming through. A ulti as well, going unlucky. He's going to get very low. 1 hit, 2 hit. I think, oh, Tide Kraken Shell did remove the debuff. Nature's Prophet's going to want this kill. Lucky's probably going to die here as he does an Anchor Smash. He might get this. Oh, that was close. He could have gotten that kill, I think. Tide could have ravaged that, but they are going to find Anti-Mage. Oh, this is bad for him. Here comes the Burrow. No stun there. No stun. Boulder would have been a little bit slow, I think. Curl Boulder. A good disable, but it has a slow projectile speed. He could have blinked that. And Tide could have ravaged. He could have ravaged and killed that SK. It would have taken a ravage in one hit. But if he would have disabled the Nature's Prophet anyways, he would have been fine. And 4237 does not want to heal. I'm just going to stand in base. On the verge of healing, but not. And really, okay, Invoker going for a Hood this game. Interesting choice, but appropriate. He's worried. I mean, he's pretty much the most valuable player on Mouse right now. Anti-Mage is obviously the hard carry, but he's got the most farm, good mana regen. He's got good HP, great movement speed. If he grabs a Hood and then a Pipe, he can farm it quite well, and that means there's pretty much no chance that Morphling is ever going to pick him off out of position and kill him with just the Chain Nuke combos. It's going to require more than just Morphling, and he can't just one-shot Sing Sing and decrease his farm this way. So rather than going for a BKB, which would normally be snagged, he instead goes for the Hood, which I think is a smart decision. BKB is a possibility, but it doesn't last all the time. You know, if Morphling just does a drive-by, then it's I'm not going to pop my BKB for that, that's for sure. But there's the Hood. Stumpy doing his work. Good job, Stumpy. And even a Planeswalker's Cloak on Ancient Apparition. A very cost-efficient way to increase your magic resistance. The downside is his HP is still very low. But if you think about it this way, he's got a 250 heal from Mech. He's going to have a wand as well. So he's got about 1,000 HP. So getting about 150 HP out of the Planeswalker's Cloak is a good cost. Pretty cost-efficient. Now, Hex is up on Nature's Prophet, though. No treads up for him yet. Not willing to purchase that, apparently. Manta Cell up on Anti-Mage. His farm is probably getting pretty strong here, but still has died twice. 2 deaths on him, 465 GPM. Morphling's in the lead with 505. 2,500 gold now, and I'm pretty sure it's either Scotty or Manta. Not sure which we'll see first. Scotty would guarantee that he gets a crapload of HP survivability, not to mention that slow, which will be very useful against Anti-Mage. Reduces attack speed in teamfights. Reduces movement speed as well. And the Radiant team continuing to farm as Black goes for those Ancients next. So, 213 last hits on him. Invisible Tidehunter actually. Smoke about to run out though. No Blink Dagger, but he does have Treads, 1,700 HP. He hasn't been able to grab any more Kraken Shell. And Aghanim Scepter also up on Brewmaster. Wow, great. Good positioning as well. There's the Tornado. Actually, Smoke being used, but immediately 1437. Look at that. He's like, oh, I smoked, but crap. They're up on the high ground. And A ulti again. Man, doing some good damage to Crystal Maiden. Nature's Prophet probably like, I could maybe kill him. Oh, his ulti's on cooldown, but there's the Meteor. The Meat Ball that lands on nothing. This Mantis backs off. He's got a regen, he doesn't even care, man. Just wait for that bird. Oh, he popped it too early. Oh, man, Mantis, no. Oh, that feels rough. As the Burrow Strike lands an equal, probably going to die here. This is Cyclone. As Bambo takes the nukes, great job. Tornadoes while doing some damage. The Shackle is going to latch on Sing Sing. Now Sing Sing in a ton of trouble. He does have that hood up, of course. As we see the Blink disable on Sing Sing. He's frozen. He's down. And there's the Adaptive Strike interrupting that ulti in Crystal Maiden, as well as Morphling cleaning up. So despite losing that regen rune, it was not a problem. As he goes top tower drops, though. As Come With Me being pursued. He might get frozen, actually, but he doesn't have they just know barely survives this. And Mantis holds off the Rax. Another clap from Stallcat as well. And a great game so far by NextKZ. They are beating Mouse, guys. 17-13. Anti-Mage, 1,400 towards his next item. But what is Morphling at? 4K towards his next item. Total farm, 15K versus 14K. He's about 1.7 ahead. Anti-Mage does have Treads and a Wand, which Mantis currently is not carrying. Sold his bottle as well. Yasha is picked up, and very, very soon here, he is going to have his Mantis Cell. And he's got, oh man, he also has an Ultimate Orb. Crazy stuff. And immediately goes back to the top lane to farm, using Replicant very effectively. And this way, he still can buy Boots of Travel. He hasn't wasted money on Treads. It's going to be an easy upgrade. He doesn't have to sell, lose 750 gold. Makes it less expensive later if he just does play it safe, sitting on regular Boots the whole time. So, love this play from Mantis. 8-0-3, showing you how to play Morphling. As Black doing some counter push on the bot lane. The tier 1 tower is still up, but he can pressure this pretty easily himself. Blinks away immediately as soon as he sees heroes. And Windrunner going straight into a Hex, I guess. Buys an Ultimate Orb. Kind of interesting choice. Anti-Mage blink away. There's the ulti as well from Bambo. He's spamming this thing. He wants to make sure that NextKZ can't push in Rax as easily. The downside is that it actually When the lanes are pushed, that means there's less lanes for Anti-Mage to farm on. Luckily, he can take jungle creeps very, very easily, but makes it a little tougher for him to play. A little bit harder for him to grab easy, huge creep waves. And here comes the Manta style. See how much he morphs down. Still has 45 strength here. And he's up to 1800 HP, which is higher than we see most Morphlings. Usually they sit somewhere between 1200 and 1400 HP, but Mantis is okay with this. He still has the Aegis up, so I don't think it's too unrealistic to just want to keep his HP up here. Black is going to get spotted, though. And Black running away. Can he replicant it? I know the range. Look at that range. It's huge. Replicant range. So huge. Look at that. You can't actually see it, but they are going to jump on him. Do a little bit of slow, but he gets out. Nature's Prophet going to TP in as well. And Morphling going to the bot lane now. Sing Sing throwing the Tornado EMP as well. It's going to latch in time. It actually burst too early, I think. Didn't drain any of Tidehunter's mana. Slight misestimation. That EMP nerf making a difference. Is the A ulti coming through again? Come with me, just landing those ultis like crazy here. He's doing a really good job. Anti-Mage split pushing mid in the meantime, as next KZ is trying to take a tower. Even the Anti-Mage illusion here, so Morphling at any time can show up, and there he goes. He's going in. They're going to take the tower. They're going to go for a Rex. Lincoln Sphere, 20 seconds disabled. Lucky's HP is very, very low. They haven't earned or anything. No earn, no mech, no heals for their team. And Panda blinks away to stop that. So they just take one tower. This one Manta split from Morphling. He's going to continue pushing top with these as he perhaps shifts mid. And Roshan is up. No cheese yet, but ready to be taken. And no pipe yet for Invoker. Just that hood. Are they looking to smoke? Yeah, they do have a smoke. They could go in. One Observer Ward for Come With Me now. Ooh, they don't need to. They could just fight mid. Mantis is here. There's the Tornado. A ulti coming in as well. It is going to land on huge. Here's 570 drop. A Windrunner dropped at the start of the team fight. We see the Panda split as Mantis is about to right-click. 1437 takes the Cold Snap, though, but he's completely out of mana here. So far, so good for Mouse as they're winning this team fight. Sing Sing about to drop. One hit. Picks off Sing Sing. Nice job from Mantis before he does get dropped. But Panda right-clicking Come With Me. There's the Frostbite as well. He drops immediately. Gets killed. Sprout down. Trying to keep the Storm Panda, or the Earth Panda in place. Nice play there. And Treant spawns as well. He might be in trouble. Is he going to be able to blink in time? Fire Panda burning away 1437. And there it is. Despawn blinks out. Black coming in. Lucky did not Ravage yet. Level 12 still. 2 levels of Kraken Shell. And Morphling ended up dying. Oh, he lost the Aegis. That's right. I forgot. Roshan did respawn. So Morphling losing his Aegis and dying on the high ground. That was 640 gold going to Sand King. He's going to be liking that gold boost. 1400 now and picks up another creep wave. Wow. A very, very low HP. Blink in. There's the clap as well. He's going to put the trees down, and here comes the Shackle. He does end up hexing Windrunner. He knew he was in trouble. 1 hit, 2 hits, still chasing. Looking for the mini stun any second there. There's the mini stun. Couple hits. He's going to sprout again and stalk it on the mid lane, and they pick off the kill. Great job. Mega kill for Brewmaster there. Nature's Prophet being a little greedy, trying to take the tower. A ulti, just going to do some damage mid. I was like, is he going for a kill? Lucky's going to be fine, I think. Level 11 ulti. Very good. Doubles that damage. Well, it doesn't double it, but increases the damage by a lot, actually. As Invoker's going to deny mid. Still no pipe up for Invoker. His gold farm has been really decreased since he got that hood. Hasn't been able to make anything happen. I'm going to blame Nature's Prophet ulti. Pushing all the lanes, though. Black does pick up a Vitality booster. He's going for a hood next. Smart choice. Morphling's auto attack damage is pretty heavy right now, but it's, you know, he's mostly a burst hero. Couple pings. There's a Observer Ward. Windrunner's going to take that one out. 2 hits. Easy. And it looks like next Hazy can take this uncontested. They still have the Ravage. Another A ulti once again. Man, that's got to be so annoying. Panda's going to back up for a moment of time. They might go in. There's the EMP. Got to land. Oh, big mana drain here. Stallcat in trouble. There's the epicenter. They are going to pick up Panda immediately. But the Morphling is going to clean up the Sand King. But decent trade so far. There's the Manta fight. Going after Black. Who's going to fight who? Nature's Prophet ulti. Mantis is complete automatic. He gets bursted down. Anti-Mage showing his hard counter against the Morphling despite being behind in farm. Next KZ is actually getting shut down. A Hex goes down. There's the Panda initiation. Bamboo in so much trouble. That right click from those Pandas. He's going to sprout himself in and actually give himself a little bit of time. There's the TP out. Can he make it? No. They get vision and pick off Nature's Prophet and Come With Me. Maybe the next drop. Another rock goes down. Cyclone Tide Ravages. Trying to grab Come With Me. Anti-Mage gets picked off. They get him. I can't believe he died there. And another Dust trying to grab 1437, who apparently bought back here. Yeah, he did buy back. There's the EMP. Shackle's going to latch. Nature's Prophet TPing back in. Stallcat finally running out ulti. There's the clap. And they are going to defend this. Morphling dead for 35 seconds as Mouse is going to try to steal this, but they're in a bad spot. Wow, they're all alive apparently. Black bot back. And Lucky walks in. Oh my god, 4 heroes. They're going to fight over it. There's the Gush. Who's going to grab the Roshan? It's got 1,000 gold left over. Anti-Mage is going to change targets. Come with me, drops. Equal looking for Shackles. Roshan down to 900 HP. Who's going to right-click it? It's so tense right now. 500 HP. They're still fighting. The split. Dire kills it. Brewmaster picks it up. Anti-Mage kills Windrunner. And here comes the respawn. Brewmaster up in 2 seconds. Can he blink in time? There's the respawn. Gets mana drained. Now he's in trouble. There's one clap. Does almost do the, there's the Drunken Haze actually trading some hits, doing some damage to Black, changing targets to Bambo, but the ulti comes through and picks off the kill. So at the very least, they steal the Roshan. Mouse is not able to grab the Aegis either, and Anti-Mage forced to buy back for that. So they lose the Panda, they lose the Windrunner, and Tidehunter apparently survived. But they steal the Aegis, so they get the gold advantage, making up for their 2 deaths, arguably, and they get the Aegis. So Anti-Mage, no Aegis here. Now, what does Morphling grab next? I think BKB is a necessity now. He needs that mana drain just rocking him every team fight. He's able to burst somebody down, but then Manta Split comes out and Morphling gets his mana drain. When you're magic immune, mana break does not work. So if Morphling can pop his BKB up, then the mana drain doesn't happen. There's no possibility for an ulti. Linken's Sphere is still blocking one thing, but it's probably just getting triggered off on the Nature's Prophet ulti. Really, really annoying when you do have that Linken's Sphere. It gets disabled by that, so... Alright, so Mantis, 2,300 gold now, still very far away from a BKB if he goes for that. Anti-Mage buying a BKB himself. A little bit worried about the disables. Keeps getting killed, actually. He's died a decent amount of times, more than you expect to see on an Anti-Mage. But Ravage, that clap reducing attack speed by 55, that's a huge impact. And Shackle Shot, of course. All those annoying things. Windrunner finally getting close to his Sheepstick. Still needs 875, but once he grabs that, another Hex. Or another disable for the Dire team. But since he does have that BKB, no Hex is coming. He's gonna have to be careful. He'll have Windrunner at least, but oh man, those A ultis. Come With Me's been doing such a good job here. Really talented player. And Bambo with a cloak himself. Very cost efficient cloak. When you have 1500 HP, guys, it's totally worth it. Mantis actually kind of behind enemy lines here. Is 1437 gonna find him? He could just get one shot here. He's gonna get out. Goes bottom. Doesn't want to mess with it. Could have maybe killed him. I think he could have killed him. He's got some good agility. And there's the smoke. Next KZ, no, they're getting behind. They're losing the team fights. EXP graph is equal. Gold graph is slightly in the Radiant team's favor. So I haven't looked at that yet, but there it is. Very, very slight advantage. And they know that they need to make kills happen. They're losing team fights now because Anti-Mage is starting to kick in and counter Morphling. He does counter Morphling late game with semi-comparable farm. And Black is actually, yeah, they're pretty much dead even. 600 gold for Morphling. It's the only advantage he has. But do they even see the Dire team? They just don't know where they are. They knew they probably went top. That's about it. And now they're going to go hide again. Don't want to reveal vision. His equal is going to take the mid lane so close to that Hex. Definitely needs an A ulti. Are they going to spot somebody? There's Sing Sing. There's the clap initiating. Do they have Dust? They do have a Dust on Tide. There's the first Cyclone going down. Gush goes down as well as he's about to go invisible. Here comes the Dust. Dust down. There's the Panda Split. They want this kill on Sing Sing. He pops his pipe up, but easy kill. Adaptive Strike as well. Morphling wanted that one. Picks up the kill. 3,300 gold. And another replicant being used. A little bit of drawing on the map from Sing Sing. I'm sorry, that was A actually going for Bambo. There's the adaptive, or I'm sorry, the waveform. Adaptive Strike, 430 damage. Mantle Split does get the vision and a Hex coming out equal. And he still gets the kill. Who needs his primary hero? He's got illusions, man. One illusion doing big damage. They do 28%, by the way, guys. Ranged illusions, 28% damage. Pretty good amount. Compare that to Shadow Demons, 65. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a Tide. They're totally fine. Black using up his Manta for that, but doesn't accomplish anything. Still has that BKB up. Might want a Butterfly after this. I think Morphling could make the same argument, though. What does he grab next? I think BKB, yeah. Okay, he does buy the BKB. I think that's a necessity. It's going to be a Magic Immune now. Now he can just attack the Anti-Mage. Whether he goes for a Helm of the Dominator next, Boots of Travel, or a Scotty. He's got so many options. He could Scotty. He could Butterfly. Evasion would be great against Anti-Mage. No mana drain happens if he misses, so. And there's some other decent physical damage coming out of the Radiant team. Nature's Prophet. It's going to be another AoE ulti from Come With Me, trying to push the wave as much as possible. But Black sitting top, continuing counter push. And 1437, no BKB up for him. He's nothing on the Courier, nothing on Little Stumpy. But he wants a BKB. That would be nice against that Morphling. Windrunner looking so much better now with that invisibility as well. Oh, there's one random Windrunner spawn. A slight mistake from Morphling, actually. They might have been able to kill Black. Oh, but he didn't know. He didn't know that Anti-Mage was going to be in their jungle. So, if he went to spawn that was an Invis Windrunner. Could have gotten a Shackle off, Hex as well, and Follow-Up. Look how close the whole team was. I mean, they were all in this area here. That's a very short path down to this area to kill an Anti-Mage. And there's a Replicant up, so Morphling keeping up his farm. Can come in at any time, really. Good old teleports. Good stuff. Anti-Mage keeping his farm up, counter pushing bottom. He doesn't look as strong in a 1v1 teamfight, though. I mean, Morphling's items are so much scarier, it looks like. Doesn't it? I mean, Manta is great, Blacking Bar is great, Battle Fury is good, but it's not like teamfight items. They're utility items, like pushing and tank and all that good stuff. Now, Windrunner TP's bottom to try to hold this off against him. Come With Me is also coming forward, actually. Force Staff and a mech. Good survivability, and Nature's Prophet even going to TP in. Here comes the Hex. Great TP from Bambo there. Perfect positioning as he does do a Sprout. Actually, he's going to leave as the TP supports come. Equal wants a kill, but everybody is gone. All just illusions here. They might be able to catch Come With Me. He's got a Force Staff, though. Good choice to TP here. They have vision, though. Nothing. No disable. Power Shot misses. I love that TP from Nature's Prophet. He had to TP in the side because he knew that if he TP'd here, Windrunner was going to run away. So by TP'ing in here, he was within Hex range. Hex range, something like this, based on this point. So TP's over here, puts the Hex down, and almost got a kill. But they did TP out, so. No way, Anti-Mage. AA ulti? I don't believe it. Gonna land on Mantis. It does hit him. Still has a lot of HP, though. And 27 to 20 is the gold graph is pretty much even. 3k at this point is nothing. EXP in the Dire team's advantage, though. They won the last team fight, so. And 1800 gold, 12, 2, and 3 on Morphling right now. Age is still dead. Nobody got to use it because it did get burned by Panda. And Crystal Maiden looking for kills. Treads, double bracer, cloak. Maybe a Ghost Scepter. I'd love a Ghost Scepter for her. And a, wow, great hide items. Gem, he's going to find a ward. Treads, Gem, Drum, Hood, Fight, Vich Booster. All really good survivability. He's almost 16 as well. Definitely needs to pick up some EXP. That would be great for him. And Stallcat going AC, great item choice. I think he's got the gold, actually. After this wave, 1300 plus a chainmail is 1850, so yeah, he's going to be able to pick it up here. The reason that he's grabbing this AC is because aura items apply to your Panda split, so that means you can do -5 armor to them, you can do +5 armor to your allies, and that attack speed bonus, which is great against the Pandas. They attack pretty slow, so increasing their attack speed makes their animations better. You can do a little bit of attack moving slightly more easily. Morphling going somewhere he wants to kill. Oh, almost gets Come With Me. He used the Ethereal Blade, but got scared. Mech was used. DD picked up now 2,900 gold. Butterfly, it's the way to go next. Butterfly is the way. Butterfly or Helm of the Dominator. I think Butterfly, though, is really what he needs. Gives him 30 agility, which is another 60 damage on the Adaptive Strike. Not to mention the attack speed. You get 60% attack speed from the Butterfly. And the evasion, so good against Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage probably going to contain himself with a heart next. Maybe, I don't know if that's a good idea for him either. I think he also needs to go Butterfly, actually. I think that, it's hard to say. Once he has the BKB, I think he doesn't really need the HP as much. I think Butterfly's going to be the right choice for both of these guys. I haven't seen a Morphling farm equally with an Anti-Mage in a long time, though. This game is still epic. It could go either way, guys. All it comes down is to team fights. Now, Invoker is going for his Aghanim Scepter next. He's got good levels in all of his stats, so he can actually do Forged Spirits, all that good minus armor and good stuff. And one Forged Spirit, that is going to scout things out. We'll see if that gets resummoned, but no, he's going to grab it. Free EXP, level 16, ulti. Did he sell his hood? Oh no, okay, pipe, there it is. It's like, what? No way. Mantis might be initiated on here. He's going to, ooh. Good TP call. I was looking for that waveform, but Mantis gets out. He's definitely still gankable, but BKB is still up. Hasn't used it yet. 4,200 gold. It's 6k for a Butterfly. 2k for his Boots of Travel, neither of which he's purchased yet. And Bambo continuing to farm. Level 19, max Sprout. Some Nature's Prophet players actually don't max out Sprout, but I think it's a good choice. Especially a late game like this, nobody's got a Tango. Nobody's got space for Tangos. So it might as well have a 5.25 second like confusion ability. No vision, no attacking. Come with me on the high ground. Might jump on 570 here. This A ulti comes through. Actually, he's gonna miss. Now he's running away. There's the AoE. There it is. Nukes and nukes and nukes. No waveform. 3-second cooldown, but the tornado's gonna land. EMP gonna land too early, so no mana drain on these guys. Sing Sing still just not comboing that well. It's making that mistake over and over again. EMP being wasted. So we do see a TP back, since the top Rex is a little scary. And Morphling does one adaptive strike. Oh, 200 damage. Woo! Big damage. He's actually sitting pretty high in strength, though. This is about 10 or 20 higher than you would expect. Most Morphlings don't like to sit at 1800 HP, but this is a smart choice. Against a hero that hard counters him, against a lot of hexes, he's got to be careful. As they pressure forward, EMP is going to land mid. Lucky, way too far forward, though. He's going to eat a tornado. Might get caught. We'll see. Sing Sing, nope, just going to throw a rock at him. Get out. Oh, Hex on black, though. Couple right clicks. Mantis with the Mantis style. Waveform goes through equal, getting his mana drain as he blinks forward. There's the adaptive strike. Bambo almost TPing out. Misplay there. I think he was screwed either way, though. But, oh, that ulti on Windrunner picks off the kill. And Mantis goes back mid now. He's not done yet. 1437 gets picked off. A couple right clicks for that. Nice plays. Stallcat runs away from these illusions. Man, he is so all over the map. It's like fighting in two places at once. He's like, oh yeah, top is cool. I can go back mid. Cool stuff. Hops back mid immediately. Anti-Mage actually pretty low HP. Blinks away. That's one disable. Here's the waveform. Looking for the Frostbite. BKB has popped his Mantis cells off cooldown anyway, so he's going to be absolutely fine there. But a little scary. Has to waste the BKB cooldown, though. So down to 9 seconds. That's his first usage. That's the strongest BKB he's ever going to get this game. Probably won't resell that or sell it and buy a new one later. So. And 5.6k gold from Morphling. I dare say he's not going to be able to buy a Butterfly first. He's just going to have to keep going. He's gotta save for the buyback, and it makes me sad. Buybacks, he's gonna need about 2k for buyback, so continues farming. Overall stats 12, 2, and 6 on him. He's doing so well. Anti-Mage 6, 3, and 2. He's got 412 last hit. So look at the farm. 413 on Morphling, 412 on Anti-Mage. That's a lot of creeps. That's a lot of dead creeps. Invoker trying to finish his Aghanim Scepter. So you can cast more spells, especially when he has a little bit of everything. It's great. Picks off that Forward Spirit. 570 once again, taking some big damage. This Panda wants to take out the Aegis. Doing some good crits here. AC as well, making a nice advantage. -5 armor. Take that Roshan A ulti again. That annoying A ulti will level Z 14. Going stats with that ulti, and he still only has 1k HP. Cheese picked up by Windrunner. Aegis on Mantis, and they're going to pick off that Forward Spirit. They do not want them to have vision. And nothing Mouse can do about that. They're not ready to teamfight. Morphling is getting scary. He can pick off the support heroes easier than Anti-Mage can. And it's Boots of Travel. So, Boots of Travel is picked up. He's got 4k gold now. The nice thing about Boots of Travel is that movement speed is applied to his illusions. So, really, really big movement speed illusions. He's got that Manta as well, so 235 plus 38. He's moving like 430 at all times. And normally Morphling's a slow hero, but not anymore. Butterfly is purchased from Anti-Mage. Taking my advice, I'm sure, from Black. Thank you, Black. Thank you. Evasion, attack speed, damage. Yeah, this is the part where he attacks really fast. Drains mana like crazy. And the evasion is applied to his illusions. Very important. And the agility, of course. So 30% attack speed for his illusions, 30% or 30 damage as well from that agility. So, not to mention that evasion is going to be great. Going to be really hard to kill those. And now next, KZ still roaming, looking for wards. Radiant team doesn't have the best ward vision up. They actually have one over here, which they have not spotted. Kind of a really good place for ward vision, or for an observer ward when they have a gem. Now that I think about it, I mean, ward spots on the river get countered a lot. They check for this, they check here, they check here, and they check here. But it's not very often that you actually run in this path when you're on the dire side. So it still gives you pretty good vision. Doesn't cover the ward spot, but it's harder to get the ward unless he was standing here. I mean, you basically have to be in this range here. About that with the gem to get spotted. So very, very smart ward spot by the Radiant team. I really like that. Really cool. And Aghanim Scepter is up on Sing Sing. He doesn't have buyback right now, but he will be able to cast up a storm. Also puts his Invoke to 0 mana cost, so he can cast like crazy. Makes his mana pool go a little bit farther. And he's got the Euls anyway, so his mana regen is great. He's probably not too worried about this. Morphling, what you got? 6k gold, no problem. He doesn't really need to buy anything. He's got buyback and buyback and buyback. He can die 3 times now, by the way. Or 2 times in a... yeah, he can die 3 times total. But he can die, respawn, die, buyback, Boots of Travel, die. 3 deaths. It's scary, scary Morphling. Something Anti-Mage actually doesn't have the luxury of. Can only die once. If he dies once, he's dead. He can buy back, but he'll have to get back to the team fight. Which isn't going to be as fast without a Boots of Travel, so... Now Equal's coming forward, looking for the Hex. They blink away. Nothing happens. Good escape there. I don't think they had vision up, but they did get out of there. Oh, Black actually traps himself in trees. One little ping from Invoker. Probably making fun of him, I bet. And 4,300 gold on Edge means he could buy his heart if he wanted to. Almost. Needs 200 gold. Dire Structures fortified as the bot lane is pushing pretty heavily. This is going to get killed, but I think next KZ doesn't care. They need to push up and try to take a Rax now, and it's finally time. 51 minutes in. There's the EMP. It's not going to land on anybody. No EMP damage. There's the Tornado. Creep Wave is dead now. But Stallcat does not care. He's going to be right-clicking. Mantis as well. There's the Manta split. Oh, the Deafening Blast does not catch the Invoker. I'm sorry, the Morphling. There's the Pipe. They're going all in on this one. As the damage is blocked, even Anti-Mage hopping in. There's the BKB, and he's instead going for the Rex. If they can just take the Rex and get out. Panda goes in, actually. He's going to collapse somewhere, but he gets Hexed. He might be in trouble. There's the Manta split. Stallcat looks like he's going to die. He does get picked off. Great Burrow Strike as well. Tornado on top of the Tidehunter, who does get frozen. No Ravage Ram Koi at 570 running away. Mantis as well. But Mantis has not died yet. Hex on Black now. Might wait for him forward. His Mantis can need so drained. There's the Tide Ravage. Right-clicking Black. They need another Hex. There's the Frostbite. He doesn't have the survivability. The Shackle as well. One more right-click. The Blink so soon. He pops the ulti. Drops the Morphling down. Black going back in. 200 HP as Equals running away. Luckily, he is about to die from Sing Sing. Sing Sing miscuing just a little bit. Grab that Ghost Walk there. And Mantis about to die. Waveform 1437 is finally picked off. Anti-Mage does not die though. Morphling in the air is going to be survivable. Might even morph strength. And he does Manta style split out, but he looks like he might get picked off. Waveform in 1 second. He's morphing. And here comes the crazy Waveform. There it is. Sprout not going to catch him. And he's TPing out immediately. Great play from Mantis. Getting very, very low there. 8k gold. What's he going to buy now? Probably a Butterfly. Or a Scotty. Scotty it is, so he's going to have that slow up on his primary hero. It does not work for his Manta splits. Oh my god, look at this. He actually just morphed the wrong way. I was like, why does he have 4k HP? And the best part is he can't even, like, regen his mana fast enough. Or he's almost regen enough mana to match his morphing. See what he sits at for HP, though. Sitting at 2.5k. He's playing really safe here. He does still have buyback though, so he's not in too much trouble here, but he's not as concerned with just his damage. I mean, his mana is drained and he dies, so keeping his HP a little bit higher is so smart, especially with all the hexes that they have. The Lincoln Sphere helps, the BKB helps, but after those run out, it's still pretty easy for him to get picked off. And we're 53 minutes in. Sexy Bambo actually disabled on bot lane is he's going to Force Staff away Equal looking for a chase as well, but doesn't have a Force Staff himself. And Shackle gonna latch. A ulti as well to counter initiate. Gush goes down. There's the pipe play from Lucky. Great job. Anchor Smash is actually gonna miss, but Panda goes in. Slow on 2. Bambo in a lot of trouble. Couple right clicks from Mantis. Tide is frozen. Dancing like a ballerina here as the EMP lands on a couple heroes, but Come With Me picked off. And another Deafening Blast as well. Double kill for Morphling now. Next KZ continuing their dominance. They're playing so well. Still no mech up on these heroes. They have nothing to heal up their players. 7.8k gold as we see Crystal Maiden go back in defending. Top Tower has been killed for so long. Mantis, he wants a kill. There's the Ethereal Blade. Waveforms through as well and gets out. Just does a bunch of damage. Pipe making the difference though, helping out. Big resistance there. And Morphling goes top. Come on, buy your Scotty. You have 6k gold. You can afford it. This is full items Morphling, guys. It doesn't get any better than this. That's it. I mean, 34,000 gold. 34,000. Anti-Mage goes for a Basher, actually sells his Vitality booster. Wants an Abyssal Blade. So, HP, surprisingly not seeing a heart out of him, but he definitely needs some Bash chances. He needs to get some lucky hits off, I think, for him to get the Morphling kills. So, 5,200 or 5.2k. Is that really? Wow. He's got a Scotty and 5,000 gold. It's totally fine.